In this video we'll be looking at parallel lines. Two lines are parallel if they have the same gradient. Similarly, two lines with the same gradient are said to be parallel. Parallel lines create the same angle with the positive x-axis, and each of the following lines that are drawn are all parallel, and that's because in every case they have a gradient of 2. So y equals 2x plus 3 in blue has a gradient of 2. In red we have y equals 2x plus 1, and that is a gradient of 2. In the green we have y equals 2x, and that has a gradient of 2, so therefore it's parallel. And in the pink, if you rearrange that, we get the equation y equals 2x minus 2. So that also has a gradient of 2, meaning it's parallel to the other three lines. So for this example, we want to determine the equation of the line that is, for part A, parallel to the line y equals negative 3x plus 6 and goes through the point 1, negative 5. So for parallel lines, the first thing that we know is that for them to be parallel, they need to have the same gradient. So we need the gradient to be negative 3, because that's the gradient of the line we want it to be parallel to. We also need our line to go through the point 1, negative 5, which I can mark as x1, y1 as a set of coordinates. So we know that we can find the equation line using the equation y take y1 is equal to the gradient times x take x1. So substituting in what we know, we have y subtract negative 5 is equal to negative 3 times x take x1, which is 1. So to simplify that, we have y subtract negative 5, which gives y plus 5, is equal to, and expanding this negative 3 through the brackets, gives negative 3x plus 3. So to find the equation of the line, we want to express it as y equals mx plus c, so we need to get y by itself, so we subtract 5 from both sides of the equation. Therefore, our answer is y equals negative 3x minus 2. And that's the equation of a line that is parallel to y equals negative 3x plus 6 and goes through the point 1, negative 5. For part B, we want to find a line that is parallel to the line 4x minus 3y plus 12 equals 0 and goes through the point 6, 7. So at the moment we can't see what the gradient is from this form, so we need to get in the form y equals mx plus c. So plussing 3y to both sides, we can say that 3y is equal to 4x plus 12. And if we divide everything by 3, we find that y is equal to 4x divided by 3 plus 4. Therefore, the gradient of our line is equal to 4 divided by 3. Therefore, the gradient of our line is equal to 4 divided by 3. Because the gradient of this line is 4 divided by 3, and the point that it needs to go through, which we can label x1, y1, is 6, 7. So once again, we're going to use y take y1 equals m, the gradient, times x take x1 to find the equation of this line. So substituting in what we know, we have y subtract y1, which is 7, is equal to m, which is 4 divided by 3, times x take x1, which is 6. And now we can simplify this down to y subtract 7 is equal to, we expand this through the brackets and we get 4x over 3 minus, and 4 over 3 times negative 6 is negative 8. And now to find y by itself, we add 7 to both sides of the equation, and we find that the rule is going to be y is equal to 4x divided by 3 minus 1, which is the equation of a line that's parallel to 4x minus 3y plus 12 equals 0 and goes through the point 6, 7. So after this video, you should be able to understand when two lines are considered to be parallel, and you should be able to find the equation of a line that is parallel to another line that passes through a given point.